Hey everyone, it is Silly Man here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a spinning block that you can stand on and will also move your player with it. So first we're going to go ahead and insert a part, and then I'm just going to resize it. So I'll set it to that, and then I'm going to just move it up. But don't anchor the part because we are going to be using constraints to make the block spin, but this won't work if the block is anchored. So make sure you leave the anchored property unchecked. And then next, let's actually name the part spinning block. And then I'm going to go ahead and insert object, and then we're going to type in align and then insert an align position. So what an align position is it's a constraint that will keep the block here in the same position, so in place. And then we're going to change the max force here. So currently it's 10,000. I'm going to change it to 1 million. So just add 2 zeros and it will be 1 million. And then I'm also going to add an align orientation, and this will be used to spin the block. So also change the max torque here to 1 million, so add 2 zeros. Then after that, what we're going to do is go to the spinning block and then insert an attachment. And then what we're going to do is go to the align position and then set the attachment 0 to that attachment, and do the same thing with the align orientation. So set that to the attachment here. Then after that, what we're going to do is insert another part, and this is going to be, we're going to put this in the center of the spinning block. So I'm going to just call it center. And then what we can do is copy the position of the spinning block, and then paste it for the position of this new block here. And then I'm just going to make it a little bit smaller. And then we don't want the player to actually see this block here, so I'm going to make it invisible by setting the transparency to 1, and then turning off collisions. And also, it's important to make sure that you actually anchor this here, because we don't want this to be falling. So make sure that we anchor the center part, but don't anchor the spinning block. And then next, what we're going to do is add an attachment inside of the center part. And I'm just going to call this center attachment. And then go to the align position and then set the attachment 1 to the center attachment. And then also do that with the align orientation. Okay, so now it's time to do the scripting. So go to the center part and then insert a script. And then we're going to say local center equals script.parent, since the script is inside of the center part. And then local center attachment equals center.center attachment, since the attachment here is inside of the center part. Then next, we're going to create a while true do loop. So type in while true do and then hit enter. So any code inside of a while true do loop will run forever, but we have to make sure to include a wait statement because otherwise the game will crash. So make sure that you include that. And then we're going to say center attachment dot orientation plus equals vector3.new 0 1 0. And what this code here will do is it will rotate the block by a very small amount, but because we have this inside of the while true do loop, it will repeatedly do that, and that way it will look like the block is spinning. So now if I go ahead and hit play, you can see that the block is now spinning, and if I stand on it, I move along with the block. And if you want to make the block a little bit faster, just change the 1 here to a higher number. So I'm going to just change it to 5, and if I hit play, you can see that the block is now spinning faster, and if I stand on it, I still move with the block. And that is how you make a spinning block. So if you found this video helpful, please leave a like, and we'll see you all in the next video.